What's up YouTube, Edgar here, bringing you a classic review of the NECA Resident Evil 4 Leon S. Kennedy action figure. This guy came out in 2005, right after the release of the original game on GameCube. I recently just played it on the PlayStation 4, the HD remake with 60 frames per second. I mean, it runs great, and after playing that, man, I just had to hunt down this figure. Being over 10 years old now, I mean, he'll mint in the box. You can find him for about $100. It's really pricey, and personally I would never pay that much, but I got super lucky. If you guys don't know, I live in New York City, and I found him in a random bookstore for $30 mint in the package, and the chances of that happening was just godsend. So here I am reviewing because he is awesome, and I think he really holds well for being over a decade old. So without further ado, let's get into this review. Let's take a closer look here at this sculpt and paint application. I mean, it's really clean. Part of me really misses the classic style of NECA figures. I know a lot of people think it's outdated now, but this stuff for me never gets old, you know, kind of like these fixed poses, iconic, you know, sort of dynamic poses that, you know, they make them look really nice on your shelf. And I mean, these things are meant to be displayed. I mean, obviously you can have fun with them depending on what type of collector you are, but for me, for the most part, you know, they just stay on the shelf, and if he looks cool on the shelf, then it's a good buy for me. But really clean paint application. You guys can check it out here. I like that the gun strap, the holster is a separate sculpted piece and a soft rubber. As you can see, I was able to fit that shotgun in there. Overall, really nice. Really nice. I'm super happy I was able to get this figure, especially with the release of Resident Evil 7. You would think that people would start hunting down older figures when they're feeling all nostalgic. Which Resident Evil 7 I think is a really, I'm having a great time with it. I beat it 3 times already, but that is for a different kind of video here. But really nice. I mean, check out all these. He can, for the most part, hold all of his weapons. He has a knife in there, you see. I mean, it's really nice. Holster here, holster under the arm right there, which is holding his pistol. Really nice, really nice. Alright, so in terms of articulation here, he has a ball jointed head, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that. We can rotate at the biceps here as well as at the wrist. Same for this arm. Arms go out and in and rotate forward and back. We have this soft plastic here for the holster. We have waist articulation, and we have boot articulation, and that is about it. I'm surprised there's no cut joints in the legs at all. You'd think it would help for posing him to stand a bit more, but he actually stands just fine on his own. You wouldn't think so because he's bent over, but hey, they made it work somehow. But that's about it for the articulation here. I wish that you could extend his arms out to make it look like he's shooting, but I guess if you were to have a pose, this is, you know, the one that you would want here. You know, him in his classic Leon stance. Really cool. Let's take a closer look at his accessories. Alright, now this is the epic part of this figure. Besides Leon is already epic here, he comes with a whole bunch of accessories, if I can get this to steady. Nice shotgun. You can see it has a nice shine to it here in the black. The wood grain here is it's nice. Obviously today they can make better sort of wood grain, but for the most part, great looking shotgun. It's pretty long. Really nice. Then we have a little shoot. I forgot what it's called in the game. Forgive me, guys. But here it is. Nonetheless, has a nice metallic kind of like wash to it, dry brush effect here. Really makes it look like that metal material. Really cool. Nice. We have his pistol. Really cool. We have the little laser sighting here. And I've never seen this pistol sculpted for another figure before. If you know any other figures that do have this pistol, let me know. But it's nice to see a uniquely sculpted pistol for a figure, especially collecting so many NECA figures over the years. It's nice to see something a little new. Comes with this survival knife, which is nice. It seems a bit small in comparison to the game, but hey, it's cool. It fits in his holster. Then he comes with these things he can't even hold. All the different types of grenades. They actually have text on them, as you can see. He has the 3 different types of grenades that he carries in the games. And here's the other one. Really cool. I mean, these did not have to come with the figure at all. It's just a really nice touch. And of course the first aid spray. Like, come on, how awesome is that? So overall, we have a great looking figure here. Like I said, for being over a decade old, he is still really cool and holds the test of time. Before we end the video, I'm going to show you a quick size comparison here with a more modern NECA figure. Ash, you can see they're both standing at the same spot here, and Leon is a bit bigger than him, even in height. And even though Leon is crouching, he stands at 7 inches, but he is a bit out of scale with other NECA figures. Now, I don't have any other Resident Evil 4 figures, so I'm not sure if he's in scale with those, but you can see he is a bit bigger. Even though he has basically the same head size as Ash, his proportions are larger. So that's just a pointer. It can be a good thing or a bad thing for you, but I just figured it was worth putting in the video. But I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more classic figure reviews, I have a whole bunch of old figures that I'd like to review, so please stay tuned for that if this thing can focus. At least it's messing up at the end of the video here. But you guys, stay cool, and I'll catch you later.